Welcome back, everybody. This is the WildSide. This is 990 WBOB. On the phone, Timothy McGaffin II from Champions Never Quit. Tim, you're on.
All right. Thanks, David. And, yeah, going back to what we were talking about.
Yeah, let's jump right into this, Tim. About what we're talking about, I noticed you're a Ron Paul guy. I noticed about the New World Order, meaning that, in my opinion, there's an agenda. I see the agenda, Tim. Mm-hmm. And let's talk about, because right now, if you mention you're a Christian, look what they did to Chick-fil-A. Look what they're doing to people that are just Christians.
Right.
They're basically, and Tim, before I let you, go on and talk, because I could talk all night, I have a lot of contacts in Israel, and when they had the Muslim Brotherhood in Egypt, I had the photos of Christians killed with crucifixes shoved down their throats. I had the photos of Christians on a crucifix in the Middle East desert. So there is a war, and it is real.
That's right.
I'll let you take it away now, brother.
Yeah, and Obama, he funded and he supports the Muslim Brotherhood, but Obama's not Christian, Obama's not Muslim, Obama's not anything. Obama's basically a puppet of, our little friend called Satan. So, but anyways, and I was going to say, just look at, as you know in the scriptures, David, it says in the last days there's going to be wolves in sheep's clothing. And the founding fathers,
did you hit a home run on that statement?
Yeah, founding fathers warned us, if tyranny and oppression come to this land, it will come bearing the cross and wrapped in the flag. So all those people pretending that they're Christians when they're really not, they're wolves in sheep's clothing. So, and I wanted to make the point, like Mitt Romney, who was in these debates, he's a wolf in sheep's clothing, and he's up there saying that he's Christian, but at the same time he's saying that he supports NDAA, which is indefinite detention, and he assures us that he's not going to abuse this power. Well, guess who else said that? Every dictator in history also said the same thing, and that's the whole point of the Constitution, is to bind men down so that they can't, that there is no power to abuse. And so, and I was just going to say, too, you got Mitt Romney, who says he's Christian, says he's Mormon, then you got Glenn Beck, you got Reid, and you got Orrin Hatch, a senator in Utah. All these guys say that they're Mormon, but at the same time, they're doing anti-Christian things. You got Orrin Hatch, who helped bring the NSA here to Utah, the Nazis, and he's telling us here in Utah it's a great gift to Utah, but all they're doing is spying on us, just like the Nazis did. So you have all these people pretending that they're Christians, but then when you look at their actions, by their fruits ye shall know them, they're doing anti-Christian things. So once, you understand those principles, then it's easier to see the wolves in their sheep's clothing, and we should be, critically thinking. And when Obama gets up there and he's smiling, and but then listen to his lies. He's like, well, we cut $1.2 trillion from the budget, from the deficit. No, you didn't. You cut $1.2 trillion from the proposed increases. That's not a cut at all. He just said that right there. Not a single journalist raised their hand and says, wait a second, because all those journalists are, they're there in that press conference because they don't have a backbone. They don't have integrity like you and like the other citizen journalists out there that are critical thinkers, and they're not on the mainstream media because they have too much heart, too much soul, trying to go out there and fight for what's right. They're not jellyfish like these other guys who are on the mainstream media.
Tim, you mentioned a very crucial and I think important word. You said critical thinking. Let me just say this. When I was in college, we did so much critical thinking was almost part of every other course I ever took. This guy wants you to be the Lemix. He does not want you to critically think. He wants you to swallow his babble and believe it. And all I can say is look at Obamacare, and he's still blaming the Republicans and the Tea Party. It's amazing, Tim.
Exactly. Everything they do, they say that is the opposite. This is the Affordable Health Care Act, but it's not. It's unaffordable. It's not health care. It's not helping your health. It's making it worse. And so everything they do is exactly the opposite. And anytime they say something is for your safety or for your security, it's not for your safety or security. It's for your slavery. No, the NSA is for your safety. No, it's not. It's for our slavery. Everything they say,
IRS, Tim. He used the IRS as a personal attack dog.
Exactly. If you're going after, you're right. If you believe in Jesus Christ, if you believe in the second coming, if you believe in getting prepared, then you're a terrorist. If you believe in the Bible, you're a terrorist. If you question the government, if you believe in the Constitution, then you're a terrorist. And,
abortion, gun rights, Constitution.
Exactly.
Is this a race war? Because I never seen a guy play the race card, white against black, rich against poor, better than. I don't even want to give him credit. It's pretty pathetic. But him and Soros and Media Matters, they're right out of Joseph Goebbels' Nazi propaganda machine.
Absolutely. They're trying to turn it into a race war, so they're trying to get us to fight against each other, and all we need to do is stop, falling for that, and then look beyond that and see what's really going on, and look at the puppet masters pulling the strings.